What's up, servants of the Emperor? Brigzo here, dropping a spicy Psyker build for patch 14 of Warhammer 40k Darktide. First things first, let me be completely transparent with you before we jump into this build that we're going to be taking advantage of a little bug that is currently in the game. This bug adds insane damage for your Surge Staff and does not take a lot of effort to get going. But provided that you're okay with that, let's jump into this build. This build revolves around using 4 things: a sword, a staff, and a shield, and the aforementioned bug. Psykers do have access to absolutely broken blitz abilities such as Assail, however we're not going to be using that in this build. The bug is to do with the Keystone Empowered Psionics, which detects the Surge Staff's charged attack as smite damage, which results in an insane amount of damage output from the Surge Staff. Now there is one downside to using Empowered Psionics, and that is that every time you use your Blitz ability, you reduce the amount of Empowered Psionic stacks you have, which makes me think, what if we didn't use our Blitz ability? Enough of my ramblings though, let's go through the talent tree where I'll point out the most important things we need to pick up for this build to work. At the top of the tree we have our Toughness Recovery package, which includes Soul Stealer, Quietude, Warp Expenditure, and Metal. With these perks, it means that we are recovering toughness all the time. Using our staff, toughness. Quelling peril, toughness. Getting a crit, toughness. Killing stuff, toughness. While we're here, we also pick up perfect timing, which gives us more damage the more crits we get, and the Surge Staff is an absolute beast for getting crits. We also pick up Battle Meditation, which quells peril for killing things, which really helps us because we build a lot of peril all of the time. So much so there is minus 15% peril generation baked into this build using 3 modifiers throughout the tree to help us stop being such a toasty boy. Moving on to our Blitz ability, we are using Brain Burst, which we almost never use, but we do use one of the Blitz modifiers, Kinetic Flare. Kinetic Flare lets us use our Brain Burst ability without actually switching to it and manually pulling the trigger. We get a 10% chance to randomly Brain Burst any enemy using any weapon. Kinetic Flare also doesn't use a stack of Empowered Psionics when we use it, which is pretty nice. Moving down we have our first minus 5% peril generation modifier, then we go to Psykinetic Sora, then to Seer's Presence, both of which help our combat ability have more uptime, but more on that later. One with the Warp helps with damage reduction, and Empathic Evasion helps us avoid taking range damage by getting crits. We also pick up another minus 5% peril generation modifier along the way to our combat ability, which is going to be the shield. I take the Dome variant of the shield and pick up Sanctuary to replenish more toughness while inside it. I cannot stress how important the shield is in higher level content as it really allows you to take control of the battlefield. Plus, with the sword that we're using, it kinda makes you feel like Trafalgar Law from One Piece when you use it. After that, we then complete the modifier Triforce by picking up our last minus 5% peril generation, a plus 10% health boost, and a plus 5% critical chance boost. Then we head down the left tree to pick up Puppet Master, which isn't too important, a plus 5% damage reduction, then the main reason we're heading down this tree, Solidity. Solidity is super important because we generate a lot of peril and fast, so it makes sense we have something that can help us get rid of peril quickly when we want to, but as you'll see with the sword that we're using, we don't always want to do that. Finishing up, we take Warp Rider, which helps us do more damage the more peril we have, a toughness boost, and then finally Empowered Psionics, the truly broken bit of this build. As mentioned before, this helps our Surge Staff do insane damage because it counts as the smite ability. My guess is because all lightning damage is coded the same, but what do I know, I'm not a game dev. After this, we're going to be taking Overpowering Souls, which means we get Empowered Psionics on elite kills, and then Charged Up, which means that we can have up to 3 stacks of Empowered Psionics. With the talent tree out of the way, let's have a look at the weapons we're using for this build. For our melee weapon of choice, we're going to be using the Elyssi Mark V Blaze Force Sword. This sword, combined with Unstable Power and the Slaughterer Blessings, is an absolute beast, and I highly recommend you try it out using this build. With this combination of blessings, it means we can raise our peril very high using our Surge Staff, then switch to our sword to get a power buff, which helps us kill enemies to start stacking Slaughterer, which gives us more of a power buff. In theory, we can give this sword a 60% power buff provided both of our blessings are at tier 4 and we have 100% peril. A pro tip for this sword is to pull it out when you've got very high peril, and then let it drop a little bit, charge it up one more time, and you should kind of maintain this 80% to 100% power level that we're looking for. This can take some getting used to and result in some accidental suicidal moments, but once you master this thing, you'll be taking full advantage of one of the most powerful swords in the game in my opinion. Also, if you want to just charge up the sword to max peril without using your staff, just hit the charge button over and over again and give it a good old rub.
Yeah, boy.
Our range weapon of choice of course is going to be the Surge Staff. Nothing too special here as we're going to be using a very commonly known Good Blessing combo of both Warp Nexus and Warp Flurry. One is really good for crits and the other helps us spam this thing faster than I can slap a man for wearing socks and sandals. I'm not going to go into curios as you can pick what you like there depending on what you hate. That rounds out this guide for this awesome Surge Psyker build, so if you like this video then please do all the good YouTubey things of liking the video and subscribing to my channel. But from here I'm going to leave you with some gameplay footage just so you can see how this build has all come together. Remember to stay hydrated while purging heretics of the Emperor and enjoy this build.
Correct. Terminate the gunner. Repel the horde. Shield off. Take shelter. The only answer to this profane life.
Now, holding place made more sense before this side dropping off.
They have us at a disadvantage.
Ammo! Reload!
Kill the hostile!
Engaging precision fire!
Ready in crowd control!
Me, comrades! Safest place!
Sure is, but I'm not in this life to take clearance.
Why is so many doors locked?
Look around. Wouldn't you lock your door as well?
Never had outfits steal it!
I fear that is true here also.
Barrel's going to blow!
Beast neutralized.
Scab gunner!
This main station is of utility. Weeping bastards!
Didn't know the Psyker was so angry!
Contact! Shoot it! Enemy heading in!
Gunners! Sniper, there.
Threats neutralized.
Fast, they're coming our way!
Shield up! Take shelter!
Rangers! Flankers needed! Well, rope them out to cover!
That's the Ranger, Jade!
Second down! Good work!
It's malicious minds, Darktide.
Ammo! Outstanding!
It can also be a useful tool over it. Aegis protocol engaged! Enemy sighted!
Cargo elevator is down. Looks like we're clear to proceed. The explicator access. I reckon that's in the right place.
The Inquisitor thinks of the war first, but the Explicator thinks of the future.
Get sloppy there, and she'll let you know.
Getting dizzy!
Ranger, null it! Null it!
Follow me!
Ranger!
Polish that dragging switch!
Turn your heart!
The beast is killed.
This is a good day! Much fighting!
Can't fold your energy, big man!
Nothing can! I am too strong! Have impenetrable force of will!
You've been listening to those psychers again, haven't you?
Sparkheads are very wise! Your many big words! I Ranger! Dead already! Rocket Buster! Not laughing now!
A fitting end to the Bow Ranger. I'm trying to help, Oakley.
Watch it!
Creating
77!
bastion!
Won't be a problem now! God, this place is taking a flagging battery, hasn't it? Oh. My place, most likely.
Don't waste ammo! Sniffle this cover!
Inside the main station!
Psyker is gone, comrades!
We need you in the fight!
Everyone should have an ogre in watching his back.
Bomber reported in!
Bomber is down!
Come this woman!
Fox Flamer's dead!
Pieces of my mind.
Proud to fight with you lot? Well, some of you.
Ammo crate! Isn't it reassuring to know that after death, one's service may continue?
So far, so good. Let us hope that these services have the Psyker island.
The Enterprise is silent! It would be best if you stayed.
Add-on here. Pay attention. Data stream. Viable.
Tier 220 engaged!
Kill the Ranger, fellas!
Here is the road of victory. Defensive protocols apply!
Watch the fire!
The interrogator refuses to work. Recommence. Systems green. Uplink resumed. As you were.
Ranger neutralized. An efficient combination.
Eugene! Killgate!
The interrogator has crashed. Restart. I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked. But it is now working.
Weeping bastion!
Ready in kill shot!
Ignore the interrogator!
All praise on the side. Unable is destroyed.
The sniper is dead!
Iterative fail is nearing completion. Process failure. Reapply. This time pay more attention.
here! Tertium's another of the Emperor's great works brought to ruin. All us.
So you understand the tragedy, Roughneck?
Headshot! Emperor is good, yes?
This is what you're asking now!
It's not a subject for discussion. There is a right answer and an answer that can be shot. Rabbi, neutralize!
Damn it, I'm down! Thanks!
Ammo!
Been empty a while, yeah?
Probably been ruined at least a century or two. But then again, atonement things don't appear. Might only have been decades.
Too long. No coming back now. Dead mutant. Main station! Heal up!
Creating Bastion!
Precision fire!
You are making good progress. Move up to Hangar Delta 175.
Reaper! Come on then, you losers! Send him to hell!
Shield brave! Conquer me! Most gracious Ogre. Hit it from behind! I suggest you heal. Efficient work, Ogre!
Burster! Shoot it! Shoot it!
Of course I did. Doesn't take a Psyker to predict your aim if you leave. Let's neutralize!
Where the hell did ammo go?
You'd only misuse it. It's this way. Grab shotgunner.
Hookbuster destroyed!
Need some of this ammo, big man?
Aegis protocol engaged! Opium flamer!
Precision fire underway! Fire is gone!
Kill that Hookbuster!
Adroitly neutralized!
With a fine aerocraft, if you ask me. You need to head downwards to reach Hangar Delta 175.
always existed. We'll get you back on your feet, veteran.
Right!
Got it up now! Exciting it!
No return if we continue.
Eliminating Alpha target!
Keep on. Trapper eliminated.
You're making good time. The exit vault is not far.
It's blasting time!
Engaging critical target!
36 escape!
To position. Killed him.
Snipers, John!
Good. You are at the exit vault. Get it open.
Attend. Switch.
You lot really need to group up. Get on there.
Lids!
I am here to assist.
Do not let looks deceive you. That pneumatic conveyor still works. The contagion canisters are somewhere in these things. Open them up. The sail, not the canisters.
Oi! Where are you going?
I can barely lift it.
Get it loaded into the pneumatic conveyor.
I have heard much the same said about you.
You want so much good, you know? Get clear of the barrel!
Post is done. Enemies in deep cover. Cover.
Single minority taker!
Beauty eliminated.
Need to keep going!
Time to heal, veteran.
Nice work! Russians,
Come on, big man! Break them all apart!
I deserve a medal!
Go, big man, go!
Outstanding!
Double 315 bullet!
Almost. Just a little more.
Hey, shot!
Coming!
Cut me open!
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Turn your tactics to remain in upright, veteran.
You got the sample. Now get back.
Buster, gonna blow!
A full strike, please. This seems a serious injury. Requesting aid! Requesting help!
Moving to flush them out!